Hi, and welcome back to Center Stage. As you all know, tonight we have a special guest, someone we've all been waiting to meet ever since she was brought back from the wasteland 3 years ago. You all know her story. She's been through heck and back. Pardon my language. After living as a second child for 16 years, she found out she'd been forced to live in secrecy for no reason. She was the rightful firstborn all along, but her father, that would have been vice chancellor, aren't we all glad that didn't go through, chose her brother Ash to live instead of her. We here in Eden believe in fairness though, so we tried to find this poor girl to bring her back to safety. While on the run as a second child, she was brainwashed by an awful rebel group who told her lies about our beautiful center, our savior, Ecopan. Luckily, our green shirts finally found her out in the wasteland, no doubt where the rebels told her she should go and hide out, knowing full well she couldn't survive out there. She was so delirious from heat and the brainwashing, she believed some of the craziest stuff I've ever heard. The poor girl. Luckily, our rehabilitation center took such good care of her that she's back and healthier than ever. Let's all give a warm welcome to the wonder child, Rowan.
Thank you for having me. I've always loved the show. Growing up alone in that house, I wouldn't have much to do rather than read, run, or listen to my brother talk. When my mother would let me, I would watch you interviewing the most interesting people in Eden. I never expected to be one of them.
Oh, Rowan, that's too flattering. We're all excited to meet you and talk about you and your time as a second child. So what was it like growing up away from people? Did you ever think of turning yourself in or your family for going against the center? And I mean, we all know how precious little resources we have.
I have to admit, I didn't quite realize how evil my family was for harboring me all those years until I got out. They should have been punished. Now that I've had time to process it, I do believe that they met their ends justly. It's just sad we never got the chance to put my mother on trial before she killed herself. Same goes for my brother. He never should have lived the life of a first child. It was rightfully mine, and I was so naive when I was younger. I felt sorry for him because of his condition, and I was glad for a while that he could live the life I never could, but I wasn't thinking about the people, or the good of the people then. Now I realize how important it is to obey our Ecopan and the center. They only want what's best. And I have to admit, sometimes I think about visiting my father to ask why he hated the center so much, but I just can't confront him. He's terrifying, the worst criminal I've ever met. He deserves to be locked up the way he is now.
Those are some pretty strong words, Miss Rowan, but I'm sure we can all understand why you feel that way. I certainly couldn't imagine living with such awful criminals for so long without realizing they were always in the wrong. So now let's talk a bit about your life on the run. You endured some really incredible stuff, and we can't thank you enough for leading us to that awful rebel group that hurt you so much and was planning to kill us all.
It's the least I could do for Ecopan.
Well, now, that's the spirit, isn't it? When you were on the run, did you ever think about turning in all the second children?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't. I was constantly afraid of getting caught, and I didn't want the others to get caught either. I think a lot of it was the brainwashing, but I also think it was just human nature. I started to genuinely like the people that I was with, mostly because I thought they were like me and could understand me. But it's natural to feel protective of people that you believe have saved you. Of course, now that I've been helped and realized they were putting me in more danger, just like my parents did, I wish I had turned them in. I wish they hadn't stolen me from the green shirts that were just trying to save me. I didn't need them like they told me I did. I'm the rightful first child, and I know that now.
So how do you feel about first children who are sympathetic to the second children?
They should be imprisoned, as is the law of Eden.
Well, we have a little surprise for you. We decided to bring someone in from prison, and I'm sure there's a lot you want to say to her. Don't worry, we've got guards to make sure she won't cause any harm to you or our audience, and here she is now. Welcome, Lark. How are you this afternoon?
I've been better.
I'm sure you have. Luckily, our center guards ensure you are quite comfortable. You get 3 square meals a day, plenty of time to exercise, reading materials, and even a television to watch a show like this. You just can't reach out to anyone on the outside, for obvious reasons. We wouldn't want another situation like Rowan's now, would we? So Lark, have you seen our show before?
Of course, there's not much else to do now, is there?
So, I'm sure everyone is wondering, why did you do it?
What exactly did I do?
Well, you were a member of one illegal group and assisted another. You hid aliens from the center. You brainwashed another first child. You helped break into the center and caused mass destruction and even death. Is that enough?
Excuse me, but isn't the definition of alien someone who is not from here? I don't think you used that word correctly.
Regardless, why'd you do it?
I will admit, I never intended for anyone to get hurt. Every day I think about the innocent lives I may have endangered.
So you do feel connected to the center, at least to those who worked there and lost their lives in a run-in with you and your cohorts?
I never said those were the lives I regret endangering. They were not innocent. No one here is innocent. You're all letting people starve. You're murdering children. You're hiding the truth from the ignorant people of Eden. The second children are the ones I regret hurting. I regret that many of their lives were lost because you all found me. I regret putting them in danger. Most of all, I regret losing Rowan.
Excuse me, but you were the one lying. The center only wants what's best for the people of Eden. Ecopan knows what we need, and the center merely carries that out. How dare you put such evil, blasphemous thoughts into the citizens? This is exactly what you did to poor Rowan here. Luckily, we helped her, and she's gotten much better. She's a successful member of society now.
I can't believe you let them get to you. You know the truth, Rowan. Just remember, please, remember. They're the ones brainwashing you. It wasn't us. You know that, Rowan. You know that.
Lark, I can't.
Rowan, please remember.
What do you think I'm supposed to remember? The fact that you and all your friends brainwashed me? The fact that you kidnapped me and hid me from the center? That you all convinced me the world is healed? That there's a beautiful green forest with grass and trees and animals just past the wasteland? That's absolutely insane. I remember the heat. That's all I remember. I remember almost dying, constantly running in fear of my own life.
What did you just say?
I said I remember almost dying. You nearly killed me. You and all the others.
No, Rowan. The world is healed? What are you talking about? Where is there a forest? The only thing outside of Eden is heat.
Oh, my Earth, I remember. They are lying. I remember the world, it's healed. Lark, I wish you could be there. I've missed you. They told me it was part of the brainwashing, but it wasn't. It wasn't. I saw it. There's a forest. It's green. There are animals. The world is back. It's alive. We have to tell someone.
Now, Rowan, settle down. Remember all the work you did to get past this? None of that is true. The center knows best. She's the one who was lying to you the whole time. She's the one who brainwashed you. Why would the center keep us all here for no reason? That's not what Aaron Albaz would have wanted.
Rowan.
Albaz was no hero. Are you kidding me? He killed everyone. He's the reason we're here. We're all blind. The world is better. It's healed. We can go back, but we need to take care of her. She's a living, breathing thing, but she's back. She's back.
Security, please.
No, the world is back. The Earth is better. They're lying.
We'll cut that last part, right? Are we even gonna air this?
It's already aired. This is live. We're bicked.